Welcome everyone to another installment of Hannahcast Live. Luckily I actually have something to talk about today. Because, well, for one, you guys seem to really love that Saturn Awards video that I did on Wednesday, because currently, as of now, let's talk about some statistics, shall we? As of now, that video has 725 views. That is insane. My video, I'm like, wow. But the sad thing, then there's the bad thing about that. And the bad thing about that is because they're is the reason why I'm making this live stream is because, I got a lot of things wrong. I thought, okay, well, a lot of the things actually were correct, but there was a few other details that for some reason someone on Wikipedia just got completely wrong. So today we're just going to be looking directly at the Saturn Awards website. But yeah, let's see. Cold Warner Reviews in the chat said, "Here's my shocked face. Wikipedia is so inaccurate. Our school told us that." Here's the thing. I don't even think it's really that inaccurate. Actually, hold on. I got an idea. Let me just, I'm going to update can I update the tags? Can I update the tags in this live stream? I hope I can. Here's the thing. Wikipedia is pretty useful. I mean, it's just, yep, okay, updated the tags, so people should be able to find this. Even more people should be able to find this. But Wikipedia, I feel like, is a good resource. It's just, the thing is, for stuff as because I made this the day after the Saturn Awards came out, and sadly, it's not as big profile as the Oscars, where more people are going to make sure that things like the Oscars are accurate on Wikipedia. The Saturn Awards sadly got, that end of the shaft. But yeah. And before I go on, I do want to let you guys know that 96% of the people watching this live stream right now are not subscribed. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, hit that like button, because it's good for the algorithm. It really is. Or even fun fact, even dislikes are good for the algorithm. But yeah. So, yeah. Now, let's talk about the Saturn Awards. Now, generally speaking, they don't are fun, but they don't hold much credence in my opinion, especially not in the below the line categories like visual effects and costume design and whatnot. And plus they have yeah. Whereas with the Academy Awards, it's actually voted on by actual filmmakers. And then I would argue maybe even more accurately would be the individual guild awards, like the Producers Guild Awards, the Directors Guild Awards, the Writers Guild Awards, the Visual Effects Society Awards, stuff like that. But yeah. And so yeah, let's talk about the results of the Saturn Awards. All right. Best Superhero Film. The nominees were The Batman, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Spider-Man No Way Home, The Suicide Squad, and Thor Love and Thunder. Spider-Man No Way Home won, and look, I'm not gonna lie, that would be my pick too. That would be my pick. Cold Warner Review says, "Have you seen A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984? Yes, I have seen the original. I have a very hot take. I do think both are really good. But I think the remake from 2010 is actually a little bit better, despite the fact that everyone hates it, but whatever. Anyways, back to the Saturn Awards. Best Superhero, yeah. Spider-Man No Way Home won. The Batman would have been my number 2 pick, but I overall think, Spider-Man No Way Home, is the best one out of the bunch. I just feel like it had even better pacing than the Batman. Some more stuff that was even more gripping. So, yeah. Color Runner Reviews says people are saying Amber Midthunter in Prey is better than Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator. Prey was a good movie, but I don't agree with people when with the people that say that. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I feel like these are two different performances anyway, and they're both in completely different contexts. So I don't know if I can really judge the two of them. I already don't think you can compare. Like one of them came out in the 80s and was like, oh yeah, big macho man stuff. Whereas this one, Prey, is a little bit more realistic in terms of acting. So I don't know if they can really be compared. They're really like I can't really compare the performances. Although I would maybe say, if Amber Midthunder is continues this line of work and studios continue giving her this great work, I mean, I think she could maybe end up being better than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Although, let's be honest, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's a cool presence. He's not the greatest actor. He's not the greatest thespian, if we're just going to be completely honest. Your choice would have been the Batman. Again, the Batman would have been my number 2 pick. Wait, hold on, let me check this. Okay, yeah. The delay is very short, luckily, so there's that. But look, don't get me wrong, the Batman's great. For me, I think Spider-Man No Way Home is a little bit better paced, even better villains, and stuff. And plus it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But that's just me. Best Science Fiction Film. The nominees were Crimes of the Future, Dune, Free Guy, Godzilla vs. Kong, Jurassic World Dominion, and Nope. And Nope ended up winning. The only one I haven't seen is Crimes of the Future. I've seen all the other ones. You'll see throughout the Saturn Awards, they did not like Dune that much, which I'm shocked. Because, Dune is, one of the few massive, sci-fi films to get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. So, Dune really got the shaft, at the Saturn Awards. Whereas with Nope, I mean, it's decent, but I don't think it's that great. Again, I've always said this about, I'm starting, here's the thing. Get Out, I still think, is a masterpiece. But, between us and Nope, they've never been able to achieve any kind of status on the level of Get Out. Which makes me really wonder if Jordan Peele was a one-hit wonder. Because his other producing efforts are fantastic. Black Klansman, Candyman, and I just watched Wendell and Wild yesterday, which is on Netflix, and he produced that, and all of those are great. Some, his producing efforts, again, are fantastic, but it's just his directorial efforts other than Get Out. Because Get Out was a masterpiece. Nope and Us have not been able to be anywhere near as good, in my opinion. And also, Godzilla vs. Kong, I didn't even like Godzilla vs. Kong, which granted a lot of people did, so And Jurassic World Dominion, I just straight up don't understand why it's on here. Jurassic World Dominion is the worst Jurassic Park movie in ever. It got the worst reviews out of Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Park movies. It is also the lowest grossing billion-dollar film of all time. It took that throne from The Dark Knight. Previously, The Dark Knight was the lowest grossing the lowest grossing billion-dollar film of all time, and now it's Jurassic World Dominion. So I'm just really? But whatever. Best Fantasy Film. Cruella, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, Ghostbusters Afterlife, The Green Knight, and The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I've seen all of these except for The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty weak category. I didn't like Cruella. I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once quite a bit, although I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's in my top 10 of 2021? No, 2022. I wasn't head over heels over Everything Everywhere All at Once. I mean, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. I thought that was just a waste of time. I was like, really? Why are we going back to it's just so redundant. And I'm just so like, it just proves once again that you might be a good, book writer. You're not a good like J.K. Rowling. She might be a good, book writer. She's not a good screenwriter. Like, she can't write a movie script worth shit. And so it's just annoying. I just really disliked Fantastic Beasts 3. I don't know why it's on here. Ghostbusters Afterlife is again, out of the ones I've seen here, is the only one I'm like, I really loved that. I loved Ghostbusters Afterlife. So yeah. And then The Green Knight. I just didn't like The Green Knight. I thought it was like, I feel like when A24 tries to go too big, I kind of check out. I don't know, like, it's like, cause like it doesn't have the budget to go all the way, and it's also boring and pretentious. I just really disliked The Green Knight. What you said about, and Cole Warner Review says, what you said about Arnold Schwarzenegger is how my dad feels about Steven Seagal. Oh, trust me. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a better actor than Steven Seagal is, at least. Steven Seagal, again, they're not good. They're good presences, just not great thespians. Amber Midthunder, I think, could one day be a great thespian. But whatever. Best horror film: A Quiet Place Part 2, The Black Phone, Last Night in Soho, The Night House, Scream, and X. The Black Phone 1, which again, I have not seen The Black Phone. I might need to see that. I think Candyman should have been on here. Jesus, Cole Warner Reviews, you're posting the exact same thing for the Nightmare on Elm Street things. What in the world? Like, what in the world is happening? Wait. Oh, wait. Is it just... Wait, are you doing this, or is the chat thing screwing up? I don't know. I don't want to make any big assumptions. I mean, I hope it's not you just posting the exact same thing over and over again. But yeah. Dang. But yeah, Candyman should have been on here. But last, out of all, like, again, out of the ones here, I've only seen, out of the movies here, I've only seen A Quiet Place Part 2 and Last Night in Soho, but again, I haven't seen Scream, I haven't seen X, I haven't seen The Night House, and I haven't seen The Black Phone. I might see X, and I might see Last Night in Soho. No, I might see The Black Phone. But, best action adventure film, we have RRR, Death on the Nile, F9 The Fast Saga, No Time to Die, Top Gun Maverick, and West Side Story. The only movie here that I did not see is... Oh, wait, I haven't seen Death on the Nile, and I haven't seen Fast 9. I haven't seen those two. Maybe I'll try... Maybe I might see F9, I don't know. Death on the Nile, I just skipped out on. I'm just like, you know what? There are too many controversial people in this movie. That you have Armie Hammer, you have Letitia Wright, and you have Russell Brand. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna skip out on this one. Thoughts on Blumhouse remaking Universal monster movies like Frankenstein and The Wolfman? I think it would be great since The Invisible Man was a great remake. I don't know if they've said they're remaking Frankenstein or The Wolfman. I don't know if they've said that. Maybe I'm wrong. That would be interesting. I did really like The Invisible Man. There was just one part involving a restaurant where I'm just like, something happens. I'm like, really? No security cameras caught this? That... I'm not going to spoil what it was, but let's just say something happens in a restaurant in the movie, and someone gets blamed for something, and I'm just like, wait, but if there were security cameras, everyone would have clearly noticed that that person didn't do it. I don't know. But regardless, with action adventure film, really liked RRR. I need to see the Telugu version. However, again, like I said before, Z5 is the only which is a streaming service, is the only place where I can officially watch the Telugu version of RRR. But the problem is that it won't take my debit card information, which is so annoying because I'm willing to pay money to see this, like, and you're not giving me an avenue to see it, which is really stupid. Fuck Z5, really. No Time to Die, I really like No Time to Die. Okay, how do I describe this? Of the movies that I've seen that are on this list, RRR, No Time. Are we back? Hold on, let me check. Are we back? Okay, yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. I really love it when that happens. So, yeah. Oh man, let me just try to, hold on. Let me wait. Where is it? Where are the docs? Wait, where? Damn it. Well, you know, guess I'm gonna, I'll have to fix that later, but yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Regardless, yeah, let's get on with the thing. West Side Story. Where was I when I was talking about this? Was I talking about West Side Story? Ah, damn it. Yep, I have one concurrent viewer. That's fantastic. But yeah. But yeah, what was I about to say? But yeah, West Side Story. West Side Story, I'm conflicted. On one hand, I think it's the best movie out of all these, but I don't know if it's an action-adventure film, so I don't know how I judge this. If I'm just going by, you know, which one of the best movies in which of these is the best movie in general, then I would by far easily say West Side Story. But, yeah, and Top Gun Maverick one, I'm not surprised. I think it's going to get a Best Picture nomination at the Oscars. Best Thriller Film, we have Ambulance, Nightmare Alley, The Northman, Old, The Outfit, and Pig. I've seen Nightmare Alley, I've seen The Northman, and I've seen Pig. I like The Northman, I like Pig. I thought they were okay, but I don't love them. And Nightmare Alley, I just didn't like. I was really disappointed in Nightmare Alley because, like, it was so boring. It was just so boring. And I don't know why it's called Nightmare Alley when there's like, it's not even a horror movie. It's like, I don't get it. I don't know why that was a thing. It was. But anyways, moving on, we have Best Actor in a Film. We have Timothée Chalamet for Dune, Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick, Idris Elba for The Suicide Squad, Tom Holland for Spider-Man No Way Home, Daniel Kaluuya for Nope, Simu Liu for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Robert Pattinson for The Batman. And Tom Cruise won for Top Gun Maverick. This is tough. It's tough for me between, like, because Tom Holland really did show a lot of range in Spider-Man No Way Home. He really did. But Tom Cruise, I mean, you know, it's weird. Tom Cruise is even, you know, getting up there in, like, people's predictions for Best Actor at the Oscars, which is weird because the acting is not really what comes to mind when I think of Top Gun Maverick. It really is, like the action scenes and stuff. So, Daniel Kaluuya, I don't know why he's on there, because, like, again, like, I don't feel like, and I think Keke Palmer's also nominated for Best Actress in a film for Nope. But it's like, I did not really get the chemistry between Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. I didn't really feel like they were a brother and sister. Like, their personalities were so different that there was just no chemistry to be had. He was always, you know, like this, just not very soft, not very, you know, loud spoken. Whereas she was very energetic. I was like, I didn't really get any kind of chemistry between the two of them. So yeah, there's that. Best Actress in a Film, we have Cate Blanchett for Nightmare Alley, Emily Blunt for A Quiet Place Part 2, Zoe Kravitz for The Batman, Keke Palmer for Nope, Emma Stone for Cruella, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Zendaya for Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, okay, yeah, Cole Warner Review says, I have not seen the West Side Story remake, but I do know the plot and story, and I can tell you it's not an action film. I mean, yeah, I've seen the movie, but at the same time, I do think it's the best movie out of all those. So it's like, it's a tough thing. But regardless, back to Best Actress. It's weird because Cate Blanchett's nominated for Best Actress in the Saturn Awards, but at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, which is interesting. Yeah, actually, I have seen all these movies. So, like, I'd probably give it to Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I probably would give it to her. So, yeah. Best Supporting Actor in a Film. Paul Dano for The Batman, Colin Farrell for The Batman, Ethan Hawke for The Black Phone, Richard Jenkins for Nightmare Alley, Alfred Molina for Spider-Man No Way Home, Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Benedict Wong for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But yeah. Ke Huy Quan won for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've actually kind of moved forward. You might need to click the live button there, Cole Warner Reviews, because I'm way past Best Actor now. But yeah, I'm at Best Supporting Actor. Because, okay. What I find really interesting is that Willem Dafoe, like, you would think that for the Saturn Awards, Willem Dafoe would have gotten a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Because this is like this is the award show for genre films. So you would think Willem Dafoe would have gotten a nomination here. Especially, I mean, don't get me wrong, Alfred Molina was really good in Spider-Man No Way Home, but I thought Willem Dafoe showed way more range. As to who I think should have won, I don't know. Ke Huy Quan was really good, but at the same time, man, Colin Farrell in The Batman was something else. Like, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, that was something else. So, it's tough. Best Supporting Actress in a Film. Wait, whoa. This is one that Wikipedia got wrong. Let's see. We have Awkwafina for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Jodie Comer for Free Guy, Carrie Coon in Ghostbusters Afterlife, Viola Davis in The Suicide Squad, Stephanie Hsu for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Diana Rigg for Last Night in Soho, and Marissa Tomei for Spider-Man No Way Home. If I'm not okay, let me go back to my video. Let me go back to my video that I did. Because I'm trying to remember who won, or at least what Wikipedia said, you know, who won. Where was it? Who said... Yeah, in the, like, on Wikipedia, it said Carrie Coon from Ghostbusters Afterlife won, whereas in reality, it was Awkwafina that won, which is interesting. I think my choice would have been Diana Rigg for Last Night in Soho. I mean, okay, well, Cool One Review says Willem Dafoe should have won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in No Way Home. Again, I wouldn't go that far. Again, I didn't nominate him. I probably wouldn't have nominated him, I don't think. I mean, because again, you look at, you know, like, ultimately my choice would have been, oh god, what's his name? He was in the movie Mass. Jason Isaacs. My pick for Best Supporting Actor would have been Jason Isaacs for Mass. And then you also have Troy Kotsur for Coda, who won the Oscar. And then you have Cody Smith-McPhee for The Power of the Dog. I mean, look, Best Supporting Actor was a tough race. I'm not surprised that the Oscars didn't nominate Willem Dafoe. Even then, it's way beyond what the Oscars would ever do. I'm just saying for the Saturn Awards, considering the Saturn Awards do tackle things like, you know, superhero films and stuff like that, I'm surprised the Saturn Awards didn't nominate him for Best Supporting Actor. But yeah, Awkwafina won. Again, my choice would have probably been Diana Rigg for Last Night in Soho. But yeah. Cody Leach is a great YouTube channel I recommend. He did a 31... on October 31st video ranking on 31 movies from Halloween. Interesting. Best Younger Actor in a Film. Noah Jupe for A Quiet Place Part 2. Madeline McGraw for The Black Phone. Millicent Simmons for A Quiet Place Part 2. Mason Thames for The Black Phone. Jacob Tremblay for Luca. And Finn Wolfhard for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Again, I'm wondering why McKenna Grace wasn't nominated for Ghostbusters Afterlife, considering it was her damn movie. Like, it was literally her movie. And don't get me wrong, again, Finn Wolfhard's great, but it wasn't... He didn't have to carry that movie. Oh! Oh, some signs just fell. Did the stream... Let me check this... Let me just check the stream. Okay, yeah, the stream is okay. Alright, cool. Alright, man, like, yeah, a water bottle of mine fell. And, that could have gone bad in so many ways. Because it literally fell on my keyboard. I was like, oh, please don't, screw anything up. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Best Film Direction. Guillermo del Toro for Nightmare Alley, Joseph Kaczynski for Top Gun Maverick, Jordan Peele for Nope, S.S. Rajamouli for RRR, Matt Reeves for The Batman, Steven Spielberg for West Side Story, and John Watts for Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, for me, it's easy. I would have easily picked Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. Don't get me wrong, like, Matt Reeves would maybe be my second choice to win. But Steven Spielberg, my god, the way he directed West Side Story is so good that it's almost unfair. Like, the dude had never directed a musical in his life, and he's directing it like he'd been doing it for like 30 years. It is incredible. It is incredible the way he directed West Side Story. And like oh my god, god, can you tell I love West Side Story? Best Film Writing, we have The Batman, The Black Phone, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Nightmare Alley, Nope, Scream, and Spider-Man No Way Home. And Nightmare Alley ended up winning. Again, I wouldn't give it to Nightmare Alley, because again, I didn't even like Nightmare Alley. Out of these, I probably would give it to the Batman. My God, even just like Batman's narration was so good. I love that so much. So yeah, I wouldn't nominate Nope. I think this is what I forgot to mention earlier in this live stream. Jordan Peele. I heard somebody, I heard somebody say this about Jordan Peele's about Us and Get Out. No, not Get Out. Us and Nope. With Us and Nope, like for most movies, it's like they have a great concept but not a good execution. Though, like movies like Us and Nope, they have great execution but just not so well thought out concepts. I think that is perfect to describe Jordan Peele's movies post Get Out. Best film producer designer. Oh boy, I think they meant production designer. It's different. The Batman, Cruella, Dune, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Last Night in Soho, Nightmare Alley, and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is something that is different from... Yeah, this is something that's different from what I found on Wikipedia. Because in the video, it was Dune. It said Dune, which I would have agreed with. And it was one of the only awards that Dune actually won at the Saturn Awards. But no, it went to Nightmare Alley. And look, I would have nominated Nightmare Alley, sure, but Dune created a whole world with like different like ships, environments. Are you like really? Like Dune didn't even win production designing? The sets in that movie and the designs of the ships, all that was incredible. That is ridiculous how Dune got snubbed like that. So yeah, you have Batman, Cruella, Dune, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Last Night in Soho, Nightmare Alley, and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Again, it really should have been Dune that won this. Best film editing. Alright, we have Ambulance, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Nightmare Alley, Nope, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Top Gun Maverick. Okay, who won film editing? Who won film editing? At least what I saw. Oh. Where is it? Okay, yeah. In the Wikipedia video, it was... it said Top Gun Maverick, and it's still Top Gun Maverick. Again, I might give it... I might give it to Everything Everywhere All at Once, although at the same time... again, I know West Side Story isn't on here. Dune isn't on here. Oh, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I thought had some great editing in there. I'm trying to remember what else came out this year that I could have nominated for film editing. Think. I can't think of anything right now. I'm probably gonna feel stupid later on. But yeah. Best music in a film. Again, this is one that the Wikipedia video got wrong. Anyways, the nominees were The Batman, Crimes of the Future, Cruella, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Nightmare Alley, Nope, and Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. In the Wikipedia video, it was The Batman that won Best Music, but in reality, it was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which I find a little bit confusing. Because again, for one, okay, out of these nominees, The Batman would have been my choice. But again, no Dune? How did Dune not get nominated for Best Music? How? How did Dune not get nominated? It's insane. Like, Dune literally won the Oscar. And again, it's a science fiction film. Why do the Saturn Awards just hate Dune for some reason? They just don't like Dune. It's insane. I mean, the music in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness was cool, but I'm not gonna. I'm still kind of. I'm not thinking about it anywhere near as much as I am like the Batman or Dune. Just Dune had a score where I could literally just picture the movie, like before the movie even came out. Like I could picture what the movie was looking like just from hearing that. Like that kind of. I don't think it sounded like a guitar, but I don't think it was a guitar. I think it was actually like an electric cello or something like that. The same thing that was used, for like the Wonder Woman theme. Like, it was the same. I think it's the same thing. But damn, Dune not getting nominated, I thought was a crime. Best costume design in film. Again, let's see. We have The Batman, Cruella, Dune, Eternals, Nightmare Alley, Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings, and Thor: Love and Thunder. Again, this is one that the Wikipedia one got wrong because it said Cruella won, but in reality it was The Batman, which now I gotta say is really stupid. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, the Batman had some great costume design, and I don't even like Cruella, but Cruella had some on point, like, costume designing. Like, let's just take a look at this. Yeah, look at this. Ah, dang. Why are these images so tiny? But yeah, like these costumes in Cruella were so good and so imaginative. And the fact that, let's take a look at this. Yeah, and granted, Cruella did win the Oscar for costume design, but it didn't win at the Saturn Awards? That's so, again, it's so dumb. It's like, again, I did not like Cruella. Like, Cruella, I did not like the movie. But this movie's literally about a villain who's a fashion designer. So, like, obviously the costumes are going to be incredible. I think this was, like, that, like, the Batman winning, look, I love the Batman. I think Batman's a better movie than Cruella, but in terms of costume design, it's clearly nowhere near as, it's clearly nowhere near as strong or as imaginative as Cruella's costume designing was. So there's that. Best makeup in a film. Army of the Dead, The Batman, Crimes of the Future, Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Suicide Squad, and Thor: Love and Thunder. Dune won, which I would have given this to the Batman. I would have given makeup to the Batman, because purely Batman, Colin. I would have easily in terms of just pure makeup, I would have given this to I would have given this to the Batman. I mean, look at that, look at that. That doesn't even look like Colin Farrell. I kept having to remind myself, yeah, this guy is being, is being played by this dude. It doesn't even look like Colin Farrell, like the makeup. And so I would have, I would have given the Batman the win over Dune for this. And so, yeah. Best visual special effects. Okay, this is one where I'm going to really rant here, because we have our nominees: Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Godzilla vs. Kong, Jurassic World Dominion, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Spider-Man No Way Home, Top Gun Maverick. Now look. I know a lot of people maybe watching this might love Godzilla vs. Kong, but if we're looking at the visual effects alone, just visual effects alone, let's face it, Godzilla vs. Kong, we've seen that stuff before. We've seen kaijus fighting before, with like the Pacific Rim movies and the numerous amounts of Godzilla King Kong movies we've had. Dune not getting a nomination is stupid. Let's just admit that. Dune not getting in there, or even winning, is stupid. Dune was clearly should have won. It should have been nominated at least. I mean, look at this. Like, fuck the Saturn Awards. Some other categories don't make sense. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not gonna say fuck the Saturn Awards. I mean, clearly, if a lot of people are watching, my videos based on the Saturn Awards, it must mean something. But again, the thing is, here's the thing. But again, this is the thing with the Saturn Awards. The reason why I give the Oscars and the individual guild awards, like, again, the Directors Guild Award, the Directors Guild Awards, Screen Actors Guild Awards, Visual Effects Society Awards, Costume Designers Guild, the reason why I give those way more credence is because the actual film industry is voting on them. Because again, who's going to know more about visual effects than visual effects people? And so when I see something like this, dang it. When I see something like this, where Godzilla vs. Kong not only beats a bunch of movies I think should have been, like, if I were to rank from this list, like, best to least best visual effects, I'd go Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Spider-Man No Way Home, Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings, Godzilla vs. Kong, Jurassic World Dominion, and Top Gun Maverick. Okay, so, like, Godzilla vs. Kong was not even in my top 4 of this category. But again, Dune not getting nominated is so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like, they couldn't even nominate it for visual effects? Like, Dune was winning visual effects at, like, everywhere. The fact that Dune, of all movies, couldn't even land a visual effects nominee. And again, don't get me wrong, the stuff in Godzilla vs. Kong was cool, but, like, the effects in Dune were like, damn near flawless. Like, they looked as good as you can imagine, like, the world of Eric Keane and all these other environments, like, looking like phenomenal, compositing, phenomenal, like, sand, simulations, like that big battle around, was it the end of the movie, like, or was it like maybe the halfway point? I don't know. But like all of that, it's like Dune clearly should have won and should have been nominated at bare minimum. This was just stupid. But and this is one that the video I had got wrong. Because actually, hold on. Let me just hold on. I'm just gonna. Oopsies. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. Where is it? Where? Why did the fuck? Why? I can't see my cursor. I can't see my cursor anywhere. I cannot see my cursor. Where is my cursor? I cannot see it. I can't see where I'm clicking any, like, what the, okay. Technical difficulties, we'll be right back. We're back, apparently. Dang it, like, damn it. Ugh. This is annoying. Oh, I just realized it's a really flattering picture of me. But yeah, let me just, whoopsies. There we go. Anyways, back to the thing. Best international film, we have, yeah, okay. Cold War Review says, I liked Godzilla vs. Kong, but Dune had way better effects, so why is it not on there for best special effects? I don't know why. Again, the Saturn Awards just must not like Dune for some reason. Anyways, best international film, RRR, Downton Abbey, A New Era, Eiffel, I'm Your Man, Riders of Justice, and Silent Night. I think it was pretty obvious. Okay. The only one I've seen here is RRR, or Triple R. So, yeah, I've only seen RRR, but it was pretty obvious that this movie was going to win. It was going to win this. Best independent film, Alice, Dream Horse, Duel, Gold, Mass, and Watcher. I'm surprised Mass is even on here. Again, if you guys have not seen Mass, watch Mass. Mass is so good. What movie director should do a horror movie that hasn't yet? I'd say Denis Villeneuve. It would be interesting to see him direct a new Friday the 13th movie. I don't think he's not gonna do Friday the 13th. Let's face it, Denis Villeneuve. If he I don't know if Denis Villeneuve's ever going to direct a horror movie, but he most certainly would not do Friday the 13th. It would have to be something more large in scale. Even then, I don't know. X director, X genre. Just get any great director. I mean, Christopher Nolan's my favorite director, and I don't think he's ever done a horror movie. So maybe that. I don't know. But yeah, best animated film. This is interesting. We have The Addams Family 2, Encanto, Lightyear, Luca, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and Minions: The Rise of Gru. I'm shocked The Mitchells vs. the Machines isn't on here, considering that is a big science fiction film. So there's that. I have still not seen Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And apparently that qualifies for best animated feature at the Oscars this year, which is very interesting. Then we have Best Science Fiction Television Series, Network or Cable, The Flash, The Man Who Fell to Earth, Supergirl, Superman and Lois, Resident Alien, and Westworld. I have not seen... I have not caught up with Superman and Lois Season 2, so I can't really... and considering this, they're talking about Season 2... I am presuming, I can't really comment on this, but I will say from what I've seen of Season 1, it was excellent. Best Fantasy Television Series, Network or Cable. DC's Stargirl, Doctor Who, Ghosts, La Brea, Riverdale, and Shining Vale. I've heard only the most hilariously bad things about La Brea and Riverdale. But yeah, best horror film television series, network or cable. We have American Horror Story, double feature, Chucky, Fear the Walking Dead, From The Walking Dead, and What We Do in the Shadows, The Walking Dead 1. Best action thriller television series, network or cable. We have Better Call Saul, Big Sky, The Blacklist, Dexter, New Blood, Dark Winds, Outlander, and Yellow Jackets. And as you'll see, the Saturn Awards must really love Better Call Saul. Best actor in a network or cable series. Chiwetel Ejiofor for The Man Who Fell to Earth. Tyler Hoechlin for Superman and Lois. Coleman Domingo for Fear the Walking Dead. Harold Perrineau for From. Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul. And Michael C. Hall for Dexter New Blood. And Sam Heughan for Outlander. And Bob Odenkirk won. Best actress in a network or cable series. Katrina Balfe for Outlander. Kylie Bunbury for Big Sky, Courtney Cox for Shining Vale, Melanie Linsky for Yellow Jackets, Rose McIver for Ghosts, Rhea Seehorn for Better Call Saul, and Elizabeth Tulloch for Superman and Lois, and Rhea Seehorn won. Actually, let me go see something real quick. Best Actor in a Network / Cable Series. Jonathan Banks for Better Call Saul. Tony Dalton for Better Call Saul. Patrick Fabian for Better Call Saul. Harvey Guillen for What We Do in the Shadows, sadly not Better Call Saul. Michael James Shaw for The Walking Dead. Again, I'm very sad that there's no Better Call Saul. I'm getting a heart attack. Where is Better Call Saul? Come on, where's Better Call Saul? Where's Better Call Saul? Why aren't these people in Better Call Saul? Where's Better Call Saul? Oh wait, Michael Mando for Better Call Saul. All right, cool. And Brandon Scott James for Ghosts, which is not Better Call Saul. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. They seem to really love Better Call Saul, it seems. But yeah, Best Supporting Actress in a Network or Cable Series. Emmanuel Shrieky for Superman and Lois. Lauren Cohan for The Walking Dead. Jania Gavankar for The Big Sky. Julia Jones for Dexter New Blood. Melissa McBride for Fear the Walking Dead. Danielle Pennebaker for The Flash. And Sophie Skelton for Outlander. And Lauren Cohan won for The Walking Dead. None of these are Better Call Saul, so it doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, I've never watched Better Call Saul. But it's funny. What's that? Oh, wait. Oh, I can't do anything about it. Anyways, Best Performance by a Younger Actor, Network or Cable Series. Jack Alcott for Dexter New Blood. Zachary Arthur for Chucky. Breck Basinger for Stargirl. Gus Burney for Shining Vale. Jordan Ellis for Superman and Lois. And Alex Garfin for Superman and Lois. Isn't one of these two kids from Superman and Lois anti-vax? Which, if they are anti-vax, ew. No anti-vaxxers here. Anyways. Yeah. Best guest starring performance in a network or cable series. Michael Biehn for The Walking Dead. Rachel Harris for Ghosts. Jesse James Keitel for Big Sky. Jeffrey Dean Morgan for The Walking Dead. Fisher Stevens for The Blacklist. Jennifer Tilly for Chucky. And Aisha Tyler for The Walking Dead. For Fear the Walking Dead. Again, none of these are Better Call Saul. Anyways, Best Animated Series. Best Animated Series. Arcane, Blade Runner, Black Lotus, The Boys Presents Diabolical, Invincible, Star Trek Lower Decks, Star Wars, The Bad Batch, and What If. I have not watched, the only one I've watched was What If. But I'm shocked Arcane didn't win, because like everyone's loving Arcane. Or at least What If. Something like that. Best Science Fiction Series streaming. The Expanse, For All Mankind, Lost in Space, The Mandalorian, The Orville New Horizons, Star Trek Discovery, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Which, again, came as a shock to me because The Mandalorian, like, everyone loves that. But at the same time, The Mandalorian, that was, it probably didn't win because people kind of forgot about it. I mean, obviously no one's forgotten about The Mandalorian, but I think it's not really in the pop culture zeitgeist because there hasn't been a new season in forever. But yeah, Best Fantasy Series streaming. We have Loki, Russian Doll, Megadoon, WandaVision, The Wheel of Time, and The Witcher. I'm surprised WandaVision didn't win, but it's Loki. Best Horror Thriller Series streaming. We have Creepshow, Evil, Servant, Severance, Squid Game, and Stranger Things. Best Action Adventure Series streaming. We have Bosch Legacy, The Boys, Cobra Kai, Leverage, Redemption, Peacemaker, Reacher, and The Umbrella Academy. I've only seen Peacemaker and The Boys, and let me tell you, those two shows are both excellent. I love The Boys. I love Peacemaker. Those two are so good. Best Limited Event Series streaming. The Book of Boba Fett, Hawkeye, Midnight Mass, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've seen all these except for Midnight Mass. Obi-Wan Kenobi seems to have won, and I don't think it should have. I don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ooh. And again, I don't know which one I think is worse. Miss Marvel or Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because on one hand, Obi-Wan Kenobi had some of the worst moments between this and Miss Marvel, but at the same time, I liked the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I didn't like any episodes of Miss Marvel. I just thought Obi-Wan Kenobi was a waste of time. It just, it used fan service to such an extent to where the story didn't make any sense. And so, yeah. Best actor in a streaming service. Best actor in a streaming series. Tom Hiddleston for Loki. Oscar Isaac for Moon Knight. Anthony Mackie for The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Ewan McGregor for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anson Mount for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Adam Scott for Severance. And Anthony Starr for The Boys. I think it's actually... I know it says Anthony here, but I think he goes by Anthony Starr. And Oscar Isaac won for Moon Knight. And, it's so tough. I think I might still pick Anthony Starr for The Boys for the winner here. But Oscar Isaac was great in Moon Knight. Best Actress in a Streaming Series. Millie Bobby Brown for Stranger Things. Erin Moriarty for The Boys. Elizabeth Olsen for WandaVision. Beth Reesgraff for Leverage Redemption. Kate Siegel for Midnight Mass, and the winner being Ming-Na Wen for the Book of Boba Fett. I would probably actually have not chosen Elizabeth Olsen for WandaVision, although granted I've only seen The Boys, WandaVision, and Book of Boba Fett, so... wait, where's... Where are the other ones? I know there were others. Wait, that's weird. I know there were others. Where are the others? Where are the others? Oh, okay. Okay, here are the others. Best Supporting Actor in a Streaming Series. Zach Cherry for Severance. Ethan Hawke for Moon Knight. Joel Kinnaman for All Mankind. Elliot Page for The Umbrella Academy. Ethan Peck for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Joseph Quinn for Stranger Things. And John Turturro for Severance. And Elliot Page won for The Umbrella Academy. I have not seen The Umbrella Academy, but you know what? Elliot Page, he's a wholesome guy. I really like him. Yeah, let's get some cheers in the chat for Elliot Page there, everyone. Woo! Go Elliot Page. Best Supporting Actress in a Streaming Series. Patricia Arquette for Severance. For Severance. Danielle Brooks for Peacemaker. Jess Bush for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Nell Tiger Free for Servant. Catherine Hahn for WandaVision. Moses Ingram for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Elise Shannon for Leverage Redemption. I did not like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I'm not against Moses Ingram winning. I mean, look, I didn't like where her character went later on in the series. I didn't like where her character went, but that's not a bearing on her performance. Her performance as General Reva was fantastic. It's just the character I don't think was written well. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, Cold One Review says Jordan Peele should produce a new Friday the 13th movie since he did a good job with Candyman 2021. I mean, that's the thing. The thing I'm wondering is how much say does he have in the movies that he produces? Because like, I don't know. Does he write? I don't know. What I could see Jordan Peele's production company doing that. I could see like that would sound like something Jordan Peele would do. Although I think although it would probably have to focus on like it would have to be like a new perspective on Friday the 13th, because Jordan Peele really does tend to lean more towards like black-led stories, and that's what he said. He said, you know, that's more familiar with me. That's why he took on Candyman, because, you know, the Candyman is a black guy, and there's a lot of things that you could do there, at least from Jordan Peele's perspective. So I'm not sure what you could really do with Friday the 13th. I don't know, but we'll have to see. Best guest starring appearance in a streaming series: Jensen Ackles for The Boys, LeVar Burton for Leverage Redemption, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Rosario Dawson for The Mandalorian, Robert Englund for Stranger Things, Tony Dalton for Hawkeye, and Jonathan Majors for Loki. Hayden Christensen won for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, Darth Vader should have never been in Obi-Wan Kenobi at all. It didn't make any sense. But again, that had nothing to do with Hayden Christensen's performance. I thought he was finally able to get I feel like with Obi-Wan Kenobi, this was the first time he was actually able to give a good performance as Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader. Cole One Review says, instead of characters we've seen before in the Star Wars movies, some of the video games should be adapted into TV shows. Star Wars Force Unleashed is a good, beloved game that could be a good show. Or, I don't know, here's a good idea. Focus on just make new characters in the Star Wars franchise. Make new characters. Focus on new stories that we haven't seen before. That's what I think. That's what that's what I want to see from Star Wars. I mean, granted, even though technically Andor is focusing on a guy we already knew before from Rogue One. Like, for the most part, it's a very kind of original feeling Star Wars series, and it's doing like there's these new characters I've never seen before. And I'm not gonna lie, Andor might be better than The Mandalorian. Maybe. I mean, we'll have to see how it all turns out, but it's fantastic so far. Best performance by a younger actor in a streaming series: Vivian Lyra Blair for Obi-Wan Kenobi, Maxwell Jenkins for Lost in Space, Gaten Matarazzo for Stranger Things, Sadie Sink for Stranger Things, Haley Steinfeld for Hawkeye, and Iman Vellani for Miss Marvel. Again, I didn't like Miss Marvel, the series, but again, that's not a bearing on Iman Vellani's performance. She was really good. Home entertainment. We have Best Classic Film Release. Oopsies. Best Classic Film Release: The Incredible Shrinking Man, Master of the World Special Edition, Secret of the Blue Moon, Theater of Blood, Village of the Giants, and The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm, Theater of Blood 1. Best Television Series Release: The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet Season 1 and 2, Chucky Season 1, Creepshow Season 2, Kolchak the Night Stalker, the complete series, Night Gallery Season 1, and The $6 Million Man for the complete series, and Chucky Season 1. Best Film Collection Release: The Alfred Hitchcock Classics Collection Volume 2, The Ghost Ship / Bedlam Double Feature, Francis the Talking Mule 7-Film Collection, The Godfather Trilogy 4K, Shaw Scope Volume 1, and Universal Classic Monsters Icons of Horror Collection 4K. Best 4K Special Edition Film Release: Blood for Dracula, Everything Everywhere All at Once, A Fistful of Dollars, Flesh for Frankenstein, For a Few Dollars More, The Great Escape, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And yeah, those are all the winners, the actual correct winners for the Saturn Awards. So, yeah. All right. Let me see if there's anything else to talk about before I sign off here. Oh yeah, we should. Oh dang, I have not seen the series. But wow, The Witcher has been renewed for season 4, though the Netflix series will be missing one familiar face. Henry Cavill will exit the series after the upcoming 3rd season, with Liam Hemsworth set to take over the role of Geralt of Rivia. As with the grace of literary characters, I pass the torch with reverence for the time spent embodying Geralt, and enthusiasm to see Liam's take on this most fascinating and nuanced of men, Cavill said in a statement. Henry Cavill has been an incredible Geralt, and I'm honored that he's handing me the reins, Hemsworth said. I may have some big boots to fill, but I'm truly excited for stepping into the Witcher world. Cavill has starred in The Witcher since the Netflix series debuted in December 2019. The show's upcoming 3rd season, which is set a release window of summer 2023, will be the actor's last. I think this is because let's be fair here. Hemsworth is best known for his role as Gale Hawthorne in the Hunger Games movies, starring opposite Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson. Which, I'm not gonna lie, Liam Hemsworth kind of concerns me, because he's not anywhere near as good of an actor as his brother Chris. But let's face it, like, Henry Cavill's leaving The Witcher, which again, I've not seen The Witcher. Let's face it, he's leaving The Witcher because he's back, because he's gonna be doing a lot of stuff. He's gonna be busy as Superman. He's gonna be really busy as Superman. Which, funny enough, I'm going to be seeing Black Adam today. I've not heard good things about Black Adam. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I do have the graphic cam on. But yeah, I think there's only one reason why he's leaving The Witcher, and it's because he's busy doing Superman. So, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, though. Hold on. But that's interesting. But yeah, it's so funny. Man, it's so funny that, you know... Oh, what? Huh? Oh, wait, I think that was... Yeah, oh, yeah, that was, yeah, that was a tip for... Yeah. 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 Again, it's funny that that Henry Cavill is now leaving The Witcher, and it's because, you know, it's so funny that Black Adam came out, and there's also the news that, hey, Henry Cavill is back as Superman, and just now it turns out, oh wait, Henry Cavill's leaving The Witcher. It's like, I wonder why he left The Witcher. It couldn't possibly because he's going back to the role of his dreams. I love that. Also, let's talk about, speaking of DC, let's talk about who now runs DC. Because now we have the people who are going to be the leaders of DC, of DC. Well, it was DC Films. Now it's DC Studios, which is going to be focusing on film, television, and animation. And we have our we don't have just one leader. We have two. We have James Gunn and Peter Safran as the co-CEOs and co-chairman of DC Studios. Which is just like, this is interesting. And let me tell you, like, some of the details that they said that was. What were some of the details that were being said? Like, some of the details included, like, James Gunn is still going to. Like, James Gunn is still going to direct some stuff. Obviously not a whole lot. But what... Initially, I was kind of concerned, not because of James Gunn, but because of Peter Safran. Because his track record as a producer in Hollywood has not been that good. Like, the stuff that he's produced from DC has been pretty good. Like with, you know, Aquaman, Shazam, The Suicide Squad. But he also produced movies like Disaster Movie, Meet the Spartans, and Vampires Suck. But, however, so I was kind of concerned that he was also going to be a co-CEO of DC Studios. But I went into reading the article, and it said something very key. It's that James Gunn is going to be handling the creative side of where DC goes, and Peter Safran is working the business end of things, like getting the talent, putting the money getting the money to do these things. And that makes me a lot more. Wait, chat disconnected. Wait, did chat Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, the chat. Oh my god, I didn't realize this whole time the chat wasn't working. I am so sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this. Yeah, it's still not fixed. Why is it not fixed? I don't know why the live chat is not working. Hold on, let me, I don't want to have to do all that again. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to stick with the chat not working on screen. Might as well take it off. But regardless, but anyways, Cool One Review says, if Henry Cavill is done with season 3, then the show should end. No, why are people so, against recasting? Why are people so against recasting? Everyone was perfectly okay with everyone was perfectly okay with Michael Gambon taking over the role of Dumbledore. Everyone was perfectly okay with Don Cheadle taking over the role of Rhodey. Everyone was perfectly fine with Maggie Gyllenhaal taking over the role of Rachel Dawes from Katie Holmes. It's like, why are people so against recasting? It's like, it's fine. It's granted, they could have recast Henry Cavill with someone better than Liam Hemsworth at least, but but regardless, anyways, back to James Gunn and Peter Safran running DC. This excites me because like, I trust James Gunn as a filmmaker. I thought his Guardians of the Galaxy movies were really good. I thought the Suicide Squad was fantastic. I thought Peacemaker was fantastic. And it's like, it also shows that he has range. He can do family-friendly superhero material with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He can do R-rated violent superhero material with, with the Suicide Squad. And he can do fantastic television superhero series like Peacemaker. And the fact that he's running, again, James Gunn's running the creative side of DC Studios, which means he's going to be, getting the ball rolling on where, DC goes with this stuff, like what projects get made. Whereas with Peter Safran, he's handling the business side. Yeah, disaster movie, date movie, epic movie, and Meet the Spartans. They were some of the worst. The disaster movie and Meet the Spartans in particular are some of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, but yeah, I'm very optimistic about James Gunn and Peter Safran being the new heads of DC. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think what was said is that they're not going to be in charge of Joker 2, like Joker Folie à Deux. Like, let me just pull up an image of Joker Folie à Deux. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Joker Folie à Deux. Which, I think the reason why, James Gunn and Peter Safran aren't going to be involved with Joker 2 is because this was all, everything's already set in motion. It's already getting made. So there's nothing really James Gunn and Peter Safran can do. But again, I'm still really excited for Joker 2, which means, I think this also means, what was it? Like, James Gunn and Peter Safran are going to be in charge of not only just the Batman universe with Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves, they're also going to be in charge of the DC, of the actual DC movie universe. Or the actual DC universe thing. And one thing that really makes me excited is that part of that plan is that, with part of that plan is going to, that plan is going to include, hold on, let me find it. Where is that picture? Where is that picture? Man, where is it? Where is it? God, where is that picture? The picture has to be. Let me just go to discussing film. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It has to be here. It has to be here. Yeah, this is probably about as good of a picture as we can find. But we do know that one of those plans for the DC universe as we know it is that Superman with Henry Cavill is back. He's part of those plans. And as far as we know, I think they're gonna do like a Black Adam versus Superman movie. Which again, I need to see Black Adam. I need to watch Black Adam. But I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited that oh my god. I mean, I don't think they're going to, but man... Wouldn't it be awesome if somehow James Gunn was able to get... Hold on, let me find it. I need to find a good... Whatever. This will be good enough. Wouldn't it be awesome if James Gunn was able to get Ben Affleck back as Batman? Oh my god, I would love that so much. I would love that so much. I mean, granted, you know, he was having he was in a very low point in his life with the whole Batman thing. But man, I would love it. And here's the thing, like, everyone's saying, like, you know, that would fuck the Robert Pattinson thing. It's like, you can have both Robert Pattinson and Ben Affleck. But in all honesty, I don't know what they're going to do. Like, will Ben Affleck be back as Batman? Now, I think that he is going to make a cameo in Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. I think he is going to, from the leaks that have been, you know, not leaks, but like, you know, it was Jason Momoa's own Instagram page, and it turns out, hey, Ben Affleck's going to make a cameo appearance in Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. And so, yeah. Let's see. A Cool Warner review says, Joker was great, but I don't think you need a sequel because the movie wrapped up the story just fine. Well, technically, no movie needs to be made. No movie needs to be made. You don't consume a movie for nutrients. But regardless, I was thinking that too, until the whole thing came up about Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn. I was like, that's the one thing I could see you doing with the Joker sequel, like introducing Harley Quinn. That could be interesting. Because other than that, there's not really much else for Joker to do. We don't have Batman. You can't do Batman because at this point, at least as of the first Joker movie, Bruce Wayne's a child, and it would, like, he'd be old by the time Batman, like, the kid grows up to be Batman. But I should probably just come back to this. But I think with introducing Harley Quinn, it does introduce a very interesting element to a potential Joker sequel. And now that we actually have heads of DC who will, you know, now that we have heads of DC that will, actually shape where DC will go in terms of their films, I'm excited to see what projects we do get. Because, again, like, who knows? Like, again, who knows what we're going to be getting? Like, like seeing the Matt Reeves Batman universe expanded upon. We're definitely going to see more of Black Adam. Will we see another Justice League movie? That's the thing, because remember when I said it was going to be really hard to do, you know, like, it would be a stretch to get Ben Affleck back as Batman. Because here's the thing, they were able to get Henry Cavill back just fine, because the previous regime at DC, they didn't like Henry Cavill's Superman. Whereas the new regime over at Warner Brothers, especially over at DC, they like Henry Cavill's Superman. Henry Cavill loves being Superman, so that's easy. Ben Affleck just didn't like playing Batman anymore. But again, is that because he just, like, you know, is it truly that he doesn't like playing Batman anymore? Or is it because the previous regime was just taking such a bad toll on him? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. So we'll have to see what they do with Batman in this universe. Wonder Woman, I think, is still going to be a thing. Like, they're still going to do more. Like, they are going to do another Wonder Woman movie. Oh, wait. Colin Review says, since you did a video years ago on the top 10 favorite movies, could you do a video on the top 10 worst movies? Perhaps. I could perhaps do that. I might have to actually redo my top 10 favorite movies, if I'm going to be honest. I'm all over again. Because there's a new movie may have just taken my top spot. Or no, not my top spot, my number 10 spot. But worst movies of all time, maybe. I might consider, I really should try to do that. But yeah. But man, what else could they do with DC? Like, because again, I want to know if there will be another Justice League movie, because everyone, like, I think no matter what they do, like the Zack Snyder stands are like they're gonna hate anything this new DC does. It's just but because right now everything's in shambles as of right now. Again, you have Henry Cavill back as Superman. He wants to be Superman. Fantastic. You have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Fantastic. Ben Affleck as Batman. Is he ever going to be back? Other than like small cameos like in Aquaman 2. I don't know. Ray Fisher as Cyborg is never going to be back. He's pissed. Ezra Miller, they are just a walking travesty of a human being. Although it seems like Warner Brothers is going to do a Flash 2, so they might recast them being Ezra Miller. So they could do that. But it's like, if you're going to do another Justice League movie, do you like? Because here's the thing, like, you need the main trinity. You need Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. They have Superman, they have Wonder Woman. Do we still have Ben Affleck as Batman? I don't know. We're gonna get a new Flash. It seems like we're gonna get a recast of the Flash. Are they gonna recast Cyborg? Are they going to... Oh, wait, I forgot about Aquaman. Yeah, we still have Aquaman. So, we still have Aquaman on board with this. So there is that, at least. Actually, yeah. Let me just pull up, let me pull up, Justice League. Because again, this whole thing is kind of in shambles. Oh god, wait, no, this is too saturated in color. I got it. Justice League wallpaper. That's good. Alright. So again, this is where we left off with our Justice League. We have, like, again, Henry Cavill, he's back. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, I think we're still gonna see her. Jason Momoa's Aquaman, great. We're gonna still see him. What do they do with Batman? Again, I'm wondering, will Batman be back? Will they recast him or bring in a new Batman? I don't know. Ezra Miller's Flash, they're gonna recast Ezra Miller. They're too much of a problem, so Warner Bros. Is gonna recast them, especially since they're gonna do a Flash 2 and Cyborg. They would have to recast Cyborg or do they even bring in Cyborg at all? And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be I think HBO Max is going to be doing a Green Lantern series, and it's going to focus on Jon Stewart. Wait, who's this? Oh. Yeah, the Jon Stewart Green Lantern. So, my question is the HBO Max, Green Lantern series that is focusing on Jon Stewart, is this going to be connected to the DC universe? Like the film universe? Because if it is, that means we would have a Green Lantern. I hope to God we never, we never see Martian Manhunter again. Who would you have casted? I think he meant, Cole Warner Review says, who would you have casted in a live-action Justice League movie in the 1990s besides Michael Keaton as Batman? I think he mean cast. I don't know. Here's the problem with trying to do casting. Here's the problem with trying to do with doing casting. I don't know what kinds of characters I don't know what versions of the characters we're talking about. Because, again, you look at, the different people who have played Batman in general, regardless if it was Michael Keaton or Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson. They are all such different Batmen that, where it's like, you can't really swap out, Michael Keaton with Robert Pattinson, because that's not the kind of Batman they were trying to do. You can't swap out Christian Bale with Ben Affleck, because that's not the Batman that they were trying to do. Or even the Joker. Look at what they did with the Joker. The Joker is so different across the movies. You have Jack Nicholson's Joker. You have Heath Ledger's Joker. You have Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. You have Jared Leto's Joker. All of them are so different, and I don't think you could swap each other out with the other. So that's the problem with trying to... Cole Warner Reviews, the message held in review. Remember, Ezra Miller does not go by he pronouns. Ezra Miller goes by they, them pronouns. Again, Ezra Miller is a piece of shit. They are garbage, but however, we must still respect their pronouns, alright? Alright? Let's still respect that. They go by they, them pronouns. But yeah, it's hard. I can't say who I would have cast as Justice League in the 90s, because I don't know what versions of the characters they would have. So, yeah. But, yeah. So I don't know if I don't know if Jon Stewart's Green Lantern is going to be part of the DC cinematic universe, even considering they are doing the HBO Max series. I don't know if the HBO Max series is I don't know if that's canon to the current DC universe. Because one of these days you have to do another Justice League movie. You cannot do... Well, you can't have a DC universe without a Justice League. You can't do it without a Justice League. So there's that. I don't know. Again, who knows? And guys, I think this might do it for this installment of Hannahcast Live. Let me check what the time is. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, because I'm gonna try to leave it around 5:20, because I need to see Black Adam. I'm gonna try to see Black Adam. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. And again, we've had a few technical difficulties, but so far this has been a way more lively live. I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't try to do live streams all that weekly. I should probably start trying to do these live streams when I find something long and interesting to talk about. So I'm thinking about that. But yeah, like I said, 86% of the people watching this stream right now are not subscribed. So what are you doing? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos and live streams. Also, I should mention my new song. I'm not going to say, I'm going to be announcing the title and artwork of my new song on November 7th. November 7th is when I think November 7th is when I'm going to do my announcement of my new song, my new parody song. It's currently in the can. It's and it's ready to go. I'm just waiting for its release. And so yeah, guys, that'll about do it for this episode of Hannahcast Live. And so catch you on the flippity flop. So